the massage from hell. I got a little story to tell you, but stick with me because at the end I'm going to show you exactly why I'm telling you this story. So this was in San Diego in mid 2000s, 2005, 2006. I was a diehard surfer, and I got pretty sore one Sunday. I went out in the morning. I just was not right. I was a big believer in massage therapy back then, and desperately needed to book a massage set. I had a regular massage therapist, Ashley, a little bitty gal, not even 5 foot tall, who was by the Navy SEAL base in San Diego, and she was an amazing healer. Well, she's not available on Sundays because she's a family lady. So I jumped online and I found a lady in Pacific Beach who offered massages on Sundays. I said, well, I'll go give her a try because I'm really sore and I really need some help here. So I booked an appointment, and online I read the rules, and it said, come clean and come on in and take a seat in my hallway where there'll be a row of chairs and you can sit there and wait and I'll be right with you. I might be in session with somebody else. So I headed over there at the appointed time and I parked and walked up the stairs to her apartment and walked inside because there was a sign on the door that said, please come in. So I did, and I sat down. I waited there for about 10 minutes. This lady walks around the corner and she stops and she gasps and she says, what are you doing in here? What made you think you could walk into my house? So I said, well, I booked an appointment and the website said to go on in. Your sign outside said, come on in. And she just kind of looked at me and harumphed. She was clearly angry. So she has me stand up, directs me into the living room where her massage table's set up and she's got some candles going. I said, well, this will be okay. And she looks at me and says, did you run over here? I said, what are you talking about? She says, well, your hair's wet. I said, well, I took a shower because you wanted me to be clean. I said, I made sure I was clean. She goes, no, I don't think so. That's sweat. It's dripping down your hair. I had a little bit longer hair then. And, so I said, no, honestly. I said, I took a shower and there's nothing more to it than that. Well, she didn't believe me, but she says, well, lay down. And she put on a pair of rubber gloves to give me my massage. That's okay. I can live with that. She had the sheet between us, and she told me, don't take all of your clothes off. I said, I didn't intend to. She says, okay, but you can take your shirt off. And I said, okay. So I laid down on the table and got under the sheet, and she proceeded to massage me, which I desperately needed. And I was so appreciative that she was available on Sunday. Well, she goes along a minute or two and she goes, have you been in Old Town San Diego lately? I said, no, why? And she said, well, you've got this aura around you. It's just black. And I think you've got some spirits with you. I said, oh. I said, not to my knowledge. I'm not aware of any spirits. And she says, well, you do. And about that time, the book fell off of her bookshelf. This lady was going insane for about another 10 minutes, and that was all I could take. I got up, I paid her. I put the money on her table, and I walked out. So it was really the massage from hell, I guess, for her and me. But my point is that we remember the bad times. I probably had 30, 40 massages from Ashley over the years, and I barely remember any of those sessions, but I can tell you vividly in detail what this lady looked like, what her name was, and I'm not going to tell you because maybe she was having a bad day, what her name was, every moment of that massage. And why? Because our brains tend to remember the negative times. And it's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. I think we need to reprogram a little bit. So that's the massage from hell, and it stands out from all the other experiences with any other massage therapist I've had, and I've had some amazing healers. See, our brains are designed to respond very strongly to bad events so that we remember literally for our survival from our past. I mean, if somebody got eaten by a tiger, you wanted to remember a tiger was something you wanted to stay away from. So stress and strong emotions from that terrible massage etched it deeply into my memory. The catch is that this negativity lingers and gets deeply embedded and actually affects your life. I think that needs switched. We need to tip the scale by holding on to positive experiences in our mind, cultivating thankfulness, and practicing mindfulness. So we want to flip that script around. I want to think about the amazing healing that Ashley did on my shoulder as opposed to this 30-minute experience I had with this poor lady that just obviously I don't know what I was, but obviously I walked in there with evil spirits and attacked her personally. So I really, my heart bleeds for her. And I really hope that everything is going well in her life today. But we need to start remembering the good times because we're going to program our brain a little bit differently. So the next time you catch yourself rehashing some rotten experience, remind yourself that's just your brain's survival mode in action. It's doing what it's supposed to. So practice gratitude. Take a deep breath, appreciate the good moments, and be thankful, and hang on to those positive memories and watch your life change. So that's my story for today. Till I talk to you next time, move well, stay healthy, be happy, and beware the massage from hell.